Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it. Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defence.
Chance for a shot! It's there!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And that pass is somewhat less than I... Shot a goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
And the defence was completely beaten then. Exploiting that space in behind has proven very effective for them in this game. It's good stuff.
First quarter of an hour gone. Nicked it back promptly. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's a player who has defined a generation.
Cambodia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Endo. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's there to belt it away.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Can he finish? And he hits the net. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Sporting are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Looking for a runner. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Sporting with the corner first. Climbs up big! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
No way through. Now it's Beckham. Oh, super ball. Vieira. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're at it again in double quick time! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. That gets things going for the second half.
Cambodia really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
And he's had a hit! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! About as smooth as it gets! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
And I think he's even surprised himself.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now, who's going to be first to this? So we've reached the hour mark. Great vision. It's Çalhanoğlu! No mistake! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's intervened well there. Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp. This looks promising. There's no flag, and the shot! It's in!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. They're still trying to make a game of this. Pirlo. Rummenigge. And they've got rid. Roberto Carlos. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Picked and the shot! It's there! And that is him, off the mark. A player of such stature, such pedigree. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So is this the start of a comeback?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Can he get on the end of this? And that is expertly dealt with. Messi. It's Albert Ferrer. Yamal. Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pass is just off target. Van Dijk getting this one clear. Tries to play it through. He's shifting through the gears here. Kvaratskhelia! Oh, split-second reaction.
Kvaratskhelia really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we're done. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rummenigge. Shot a goal! He scored! The ideal start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now here's the delivery. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. Hazard!
Hazard really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
And it's Hazard. And he's managed to get free. He can get that clear. Ball's gone out of play. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that has not gone well. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Quality ball. Messi. Ronaldinho. Rummenigge. And this is Ronaldo. Aimed beyond the defence. Played in by Roberto Carlos. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Threads one in. Pass somewhat off target. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Strokes it back.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And he's on... Oh, what a climb! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there. That
decent chance! He's got a goal! And they get themselves in front! So smooth. A signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And here's Mbappe. Hazard. Hangs in a cross. Keeper has taken decisive action. And it's Beckham. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Pirlo.
That's good play from him.
And here's Owen. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Look at the space here. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the first half is done. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we're underway again. Owen, Messi, Owen.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Crosses it in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. In once more.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Tries to play it through. Vieira, a player of legendary status. Rummenigge. Pirlo. Messi. Borussia Dortmund do have a chance to counter here. Messi. Pirlo. And it's Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's had a shot! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Rummenigge. Out towards the flank. Back into the middle. That is a brilliant interception. And this is Ronaldo. Messi. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Beckham. Owen.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Pirlo. Rummenigge. Shapes to shoot! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Now, can they get him away? Borussia Dortmund ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. And here's Owen. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's well spotted. Tries to pass it through. Roberto Carlos. And he was quick to react. And this is Ronaldo. Van Dijk clears it away. That's a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Mbappe. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a sharp pass. Played out wide. Oh, it's played into... Up he goes! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Just about within shooting range. Now that was quite some save. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. And there isn't a whole lot anyone can do with that corner. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Manchester United finding their passes. And he's managed to gift it back. And it's made its way to him. That's a lovely, neat pass. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
You know, Peter, there's a player down there who I've always admired, Carlos Puyol. This game is not all about technique and skill. You need big hearts too, and they don't come any...
Chance! It's in! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure. and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So a breakthrough. Bullish header! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition...
Oh, what has happened here? Messi. A true great in every sense of the word. Now it's Villa. Can he get it through? There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Iniesta. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shoots! It's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's Iniesta. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi. A probing pass. That has ended up in no man's land. Iniesta. Neymar goes pelting down that left-hand side. Neymar. Cross into the box. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Petit. Rummenigge. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Villa. Stood up well to him there. Vieira. Pirlo. And that's really well manoeuvred. And that'll be the final action of the first half. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. There's the whistle then to start the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Ronaldinho. Belletti. And he's intervened well there. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Ronaldinho. Rummenigge. Cristiano. Big chance! Sticks it away! There is just no stopping him. He has made the stage his own. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one...
Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Pirlo. Now it's Villa. Maldini. Beckenbauer. And it's Roberto Carlos. Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he welcomes it in. And this is Messi. Great chance! He's scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Well, that has not gone well. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Iniesta. And it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Iniesta. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Manchester United get themselves back into contention.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Beckenbauer. Ronaldinho. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Cambodia can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And it's Messi. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Nicely aimed pass. And he's being shifted off it. Casillas. Beckenbauer. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Cristiano Ronaldo picking up yet another match ball to add to his growing personal collection. Terrific recovery, a really... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And it's Ronaldinho. Messi. That's a... And he shoots! It's there! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
They forced the error. And a chance! It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can...
He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Cross it. And one more try! Oh, split-second reaction.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Osimhen getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Ronaldinho. Nice interception, well timed. And it's Messi. And that's an errant pass. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Plays a sharp little ball here. Mbappe! Really well taken goal. And the comeback is complete. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Now it's Mbappe. And the through ball. Look at the space. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Osimhen looking sharp there. Bellingham. Bellingham with the delivery. That's going to go a long way. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now that looks a decent ball. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Osimhen really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. Just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Great ball, and he's in here. Messi. Pirlo. Rummenigge. Looking to play him in. And he plays one through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He can get that clear. There's the whistle for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. So, we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean...
He's having a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Osimhen! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Nicely shaped ball. And here's a player who has defined a generation. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Now it's Messi. Oh, straight chance! And he's following up! He has done it! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Cristiano Ronaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Eder Militao. Bellingham. Tries to play it through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now goes for a shot! He's got a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Cambodia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, it's a great ball. Chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That is a great pick out. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's made sure that's not getting through.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And it's made its way to him. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the way in which they've managed to turn this around. Going behind seemed to strengthen their resolve, and it's been a wholehearted reaction and an absolutely terrific win.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go. And it's Ronaldinho. He's shifting through the gears here. Very nicely done. Pinches it off him. Now, can they get him away? Oh, perfectly measured that. Well timed, excellent interception. Ronaldinho. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Messi. Rummenigge. Looking for the run. And he's picked out the run. And the keeper's given it away. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And we have our very first corner. Just off target.
Rummenigge certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Ronaldinho attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rummenigge is onto this. Goes for a shot! And it's a goal! So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And he's forced to go back. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He's picked his way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Albert Ferrer tries to clear. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Albert Ferrer providing an outlet on that flank. Davids.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Ronaldinho. Short changes him with that pass. And it's been played through. Vieira. Beckenbauer. And that's been intercepted. And it's Messi. Rummenigge. Passing is crisp and sharp. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the action is back on the way.
Cambodia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Lampard. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, nicely intercepted. Pirlo. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. No, that's been intercepted. Van Dijk is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ronaldinho, looking to play him in. Chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get. Well, Peter, just see how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go.
Rummenigge! Oh, taken with style. There seemed no way back, but they are level. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Maldini, the man we've all come to watch. Albert Ferrer. Into the last quarter of an hour. And it's Messi. And it's made its way. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! They've done it! Into the lead once more. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Vieira. Very much into the last knockings. Look, oh, what has happened here?
Cambodia can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win. And it came down to one decisive moment. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
This was all about tactics, Peter. A weakness in the central areas, both in defence and midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Adams calmly anticipates. That's a cute ball. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Not the most convincing of passes. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line.
Oh, what? And the shot! He scored! The breakthrough strike! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now, can they get him away? Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Out to the left it goes. Roberto Carlos. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos tries the cross. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Vieira, the man we've all come to watch. That pass has been well intercepted. Chance! He has done it! And they're at it again in double quick time. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Conte. Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Albert Ferrer cuts it out. Roberto Carlos. Beckenbauer. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Vieira. Pirlo. Messi. He's being urged to shoot. Stood up well to him there. Kubo. Now it's Batistuta. Looking for the run. Dembele. Great chance! He's got a goal! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. So smooth. A signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
There's the shot! No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. There was no getting to that. And the half-time whistle goes.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. That gets things going for the second half. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That is good alertness. Cannavaro. Costa Curta. Bahia finding their passes. Neymar. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Chance, surely! A wonderful effort all by himself.
Well, such a fabulous run, and he was fully intent on rounding it off in some style. Great strength, wonderful skill, terrific balance, but he seems to have rushed the finish.
Albert Ferrer. Messi. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Cristiano Ronaldo. Header! And he's heaved it away. And it's Conte. Knocks it into space. And this is Dembele. Oh, he's bustling. Chance for a shot! Goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Bahia get themselves back into contention. Can he finish? They've done it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. Shapes to shoot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though. I'll give him that.
Can he get it through? Adams makes the interception. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Messi. Played out wide. And it's Ronaldinho. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Kubo. Aimed beyond the defence. Looking for options for movement. Pirlo. Nice looking ball. No way through. And the shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So now the difference is 3. Roberto Carlos. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shot could be real chance! And he's following up! Oh, horrible miscue. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.